If we give him leverage on Noma's, what's gonna stop that bitch from wanting to kill us? Tell us what this sneaky bitch is up to.
Noma's my client.
The allegiance is with me.
I'm hearing she's making more moves.
Yeah, I already got a plan for her.
Detective Carter's after you. Killing the cop ain't easy. I don't think we have a choice. Backing down is not an option.
Hands back and see him!
Yo, what's good? Welcome to another episode of Walt Equal Jewel. I'll be your host today on this journey. SAB, the powerologist. And what is Walt equal Joule? In physics, power is the amount of energy transferred or converted per unit time. In the international system of units, the unit of power is the watt, equal to 1 joule per second. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the trailer and the pics for episode 8, Higher Calling. We're pointing out Easter eggs and predictions on what will happen on this next episode. Let's first go over the synopsis. Tariq and Monet try to leverage a way to get out from under Carter by making a play to Noma. An incident with Braden's relationship with Elle sends him off the deep end as he goes from puppy to pit bull. At the beginning of the trailer, we see Monet and Tariq talking, and Monet says,
If we give him leverage on Noma's, what's gonna stop that bitch from wanting to kill us?
Then we have Tariq and Monet with Davis, where they're wanting some info on Noma, but Davis isn't trying to give it up. Tariq reminds Davis who his loyalty stands with. Davis may be having second thoughts on giving Tariq and Monet the information they need. Even though it was Tariq's idea for Davis to make Noma a client of his, Davis has formed a bond with Noma sexually and is thinking about being more of a business partner with her, which I feel like what is going on in these two shots. They are continuing that discussion of making Davis a partner to help her with her next business moves, while there's still some flirting going on. But I think Davis will help Tariq and Monet, because if Carter does succeed in taking down Noma, that will affect his money too. Next, we see Tariq, Monet, Noma, and Kane having a meeting, and Tariq says,
Detective Carter's after you. Killing the cop ain't easy. I don't think we have a choice.
it looks like Carter is wanting Tariq and the Tejadas to give up info on Noma so he can use it to either lock Noma up or to control her. Tariq and Monet figure if they help Carter, it would cause issues with Noma, so instead they team up with Noma to get rid of Carter. What I'm predicting, they put together a situation in which Carter thinks Tariq and Monet provided him key information about a meeting Noma will be at to make some type of a illegal deal for her organization. Carter sets up a sting operation to catch the deal. While Carter is busy with a sting operation, someone will try to kill Carter. This shot of Carter in the van, in which looks like the sting operation, and then this shot of his laptop where Carter's observing a meeting with Noma. Noma is in the blue. In this shot is Noma in the meeting looking over like she's making sure the plan is moving as planned. We see Drew and Carter.
I'm hearing she's making more moves.
Yeah, I already got a plan for her.
Drew has earned some trust from Carter, from helping to kill 2 threats towards his task force when they placed him in jail, and helping Carter with the Detective Felicia Lewis situation when she killed Diana's baby and Diana got her revenge. I feel like Drew is in on the plan to help set up Carter. Also, I feel like he is staying close to Carter to also stay or be a part of who's running the streets in case Carter and his task force still exists. Drew seemed like he was done with the game after getting over wanting to get rid of Monet. But ever since he helped Monet with stealing Noma's shipment, it's like the gang just called him back in.
I'm a businessman. First foremost, I want no further conflict with him.
You tell him from me that he can live or he can die.
Vincent, will you shut up? Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
In this shot, this looks like the ending of a meeting with Carter or someone from the task force. Monet already walking back to her Jeep pissed, and Drew still digesting the conversation. Here's another shot of this meeting from the second trailer for part 2 of Ghost's final season, where we see Drew standing in front of the police vehicle and Monet's Jeep is on the other side. In these 2 pics for episode 8, we see Monet and Drew at this meeting, and Tariq, which what looks like Carter, in the background. Kane, who has officially replaced Obi, has formed a bond with Noma sexually and has also offered to be a business partner to help Noma with her next business moves as well. In these 2 shots from the trailer, we see Noma and Kane walking from what I think is a business meeting. Then after that meeting, we see Detective Nico here to give one of those police heads up, we watching you conversations. Or the meeting all along could have been with Nico and he set it up in a sneaky way to get Noma to come to him. Here's another shot from the second trailer for part 2 of Ghost's final season, where we see Noma and Kane waiting to start that business meeting. In this shot, we see Detective Nico doing the drug bust, stopping the van, which could be one of Noma's shipment. Here's another shot from the second trailer for part 2 of Ghost's final season, where we see Nico stopping the van for the drug bust. The info the task force got about this shipment probably came from Drew. In this shot, it looks like Detective Carter is getting some information from someone. This could be Tariq, one of the Tejadas, or someone from the task force. Here, we have Carter in his office talking to somebody, and it is probably from his task force. This next shot, Carter looks like he's back at the church for a confession. Carter could be stressed out due to the recent events with his task force, losing Felicia, having to kill Detective Tate. It could be bothering him because killing cops was not supposed to be part of his mission with his task force. Next, we have Tariq talking to Brayden, and they're probably talking about their next moves, and Brayden working on smoothing things over with the group by talking to his girl, Elle. From this shot from the first trailer for part 2 of Ghost's final season, we see Brayden in the same hoodie going to a dorm room, which could be Elle's. If not, this may be him entering Tariq's dorm. Next, from the second trailer from part 2 of Ghost's final season, we see Brayden in the same hoodie sitting bedside at the hospital. I'm predicting this is Elle, and either her sickle cell got really bad or she came across some bad drugs like some fugazi man-made drugs that can kill you. There's a chance Elle may die on this episode or come very close to it, where I think this is what causes Brayden to go off the deep end. In this next shot, we got Brayden and Tariq running up in somebody's spot. Brayden's gonna murk somebody, and Tariq, he's not gonna be happy that he did it. It looks like killing anyone on this mission was not supposed to happen. Either this mission has something to do with Tariq and Brayden business on Stansford, or Braden found out who sold Elle that Fugazi drugs, and he's here for revenge, but told Tariq a whole different story. In this shot, we have Effie opening up her door for someone, and she looks very surprised on who it may be. I think this would be her mom at the door, because last episode we got a clear shot of Effie ignoring and not answering a phone call from her mother. It doesn't look like they are on the best of terms. This scene will give us a deeper look into Effie. These pics for episode 8 with Kane, Monet, and Anya, it looks like Noma has Kane watching Anya closely due to all the task force heat. And Monet, who came to see Kane for something, meets Anya for the first time. Also, it looks like Kane and Anya's relationship is going to be very rocky, but funny for us to watch due to Kane's sense of humor. Here's a pic of Tariq and Diana in class, sitting kind of close to each other, and it looks like these two are going to keep things going even though there isn't a baby making them be together. Thanks for watching another video of Walt equals Jewel. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and share. If you enjoy the channel, make sure you subscribe. And in the comments, I want you to leave your thoughts, your theories, and predictions for episode 8, Higher Calling. I'm your host, Sab, S-A-B, the Powerologist, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Easy.